So recently, I'd been thinking about the Benjamites. You might see why in a little bit. But there's a story in the book of Judges in the Bible about the Benjamites. Um, you might know the one I'm thinking of. Very gruesome. Uh, Long story short, priest gets a concubine and he's traveling and he goes through the land of Benjamin, I assume, and a couple of the Benjamites. I think they want to kill him, but by hook or by crook, they end up getting the concubine and they basically rape her throughout the night to the point where she comes back in the morning and she dies on the doorstep or something like that. Uh, Priest, I think, again, I think this is a priest. The guy, in any case, is very unhappy with this, chops up her body, sends a piece to all of the other tribes of Israel, except Benjamin, of course, saying it's kind of a unambiguous threat and or curse, maybe. Um, Tribes get together, say, hey, you know what, this isn't okay. So they go to the tribe of Benjamin and say, hey, give these guys up. Tribe of Benjamin says, nah, man, we're good. They go to war with the Benjamins. They actually end up getting thrashed at first, but yeah, eventually they basically slaughter the entire tribe of Benjamin because they would not give up these people who were, doing this unambiguously bad stuff. So can you see why I was thinking about this? It does seem like in recent years, and this is by no means unique to any given grouping or religion or race or social grouping or something like that. It's not unique to anyone necessarily, but it does feel like in recent years there's a surplus of people covering up for and standing up for the worst sorts of behavior from people from their own group. They'll say things like, "No, no, you don't understand the context," or "It'll make us look bad," or like, and it feels like when it comes out, and it inevitably will, the only follow on is that it taints your testimony as a community or your reputation. And I understand the inclination to want to be loyal to people who are, your friends or your community. Um, there's a part of it too that your friends and your family and all these people, there's some extent a commentary on you as a person as well, at least on your judgment in people or maybe who you choose to be around or something, right? So there's a tendency to want to some extent defend that, but like it feels like it passes a point when you're starting to defend or try to cover up unambiguously bad behavior on the parts of other people, and you're like, it feels like at the very least you should say, okay, do you want this behavior is not representative, it is not what our community wants to be at all. Maybe you're a godfather or family members involved in this or something, and in situations like that, if it's your friend, your family, or whatever, I understand being like, okay, I disavow his behavior. It's not okay what he did at all, but I have to be there for. But again, that's it feels like the only follow on from covering up for and going to bat for certain types of behavior is that it makes you all kind of look bad, and you all kind of pay the price for that in the long run.